Good morning, good morning, good morning. Tuesday's work. Let's get it popping. A little R&B Tuesday. Let's go. Grown folk R&B Tuesday. Let's get it going right away. No time to waste. 5:42 in the morning. Unc here. Let's go. Start a little early. I've been up all morning cleaning. Get my domestic on. I ain't been home for the whole, basically the winter. Time to reset. Good morning, y'all. What's up? From the way she looked at me, her eyes said it all. I've been up putting in work this morning. Yeah, let's go. Long days and nights we spent until she dropped the bomb on me. Hey. When she said that she was unhappily married with children, and I wish I never met her at all. Even though let's go, y'all. Good morning. I love her so, but she got love for me. Hey, it's that cool shit right here. This that. Think you got a little Heineken in your hand, chilling. Nigga smoking a little bone. Drinking this little Heineken, you know, get rid of some of his problems. You know what I'm saying? Go to YouTube. You know where it's at. Let's go. Good morning, y'all. Let's go R&B Tuesday. Come on. Unc's in the building. That's right. Next month, we will be in Andermatt, Switzerland, baby. The machine keeps going. Yes, 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 y'all. I always dreamed that everything would be okay with me and you, but I was wrong. And when I looked into your eyes, I didn't see all the things I used to see. What's going on? I'm rocking later on. I gotta go see Othello. A new Denzel play. Take the Duckies with me. You can't keep running back to me with all those baby, baby, please. No more. No more. Got me thinking about my boy's rip. Good morning, y'all. Unc's in the building. Good morning, emails. Twitch and Twitter's back. Let's go. What up, Twitch? What up, Facebook? One for the money. Hey, hey, hey. Hey. Let's go get them. Come on. Here we go. We do it. One for the money. Two for the shows. Three to get the honeys. What up, Katie Henry? I see you. M-O-N-E-Y. It's all good with me. Cause finally I can afford the life of luxury. And I remember in the day Mama had to work so hard just to pay the rent. All the money spent, have to get another job. But now we're living in a ain't no mansion. Oh. Let's go. Come on, y'all. We're sipping on slow. And we ride. Yeah. Let's rock out, y'all. Come on. Good morning. Come on.
pardon me, darling, if I alarm
Bryce, you get your butt up. Let's go. Time to go to school, boy.
Get you to pause and slow your walks. Maybe we can talk and I can try to charm you. Just trying to find out who you are. I don't mean to come off like a telemarketer. I ain't no hood, no crook, no robber. I just want a part of your heart I could borrow sometimes. And maybe I can call you up.
Sometimes.
And maybe I can take you out.
Sometimes.
Yeah. So let's exchange digits and later arrange visits.
Yes.
Either your place or mine. Yeah.
Come on now.
This a different type of commitment. Yeah.
Let's go get them.
I'm talking about a true friendship. Yeah. Someone I can depend on and be down no matter what. No, with it, cause girl, it'll be fly. You want my B-U-D-D-Y.
We smoothed out today. Let's go. Smooth that shit out today. Let's go, y'all.
You can be my girl. I can't lie.
Expensive ass fucking.
So up,
Let's go.
sound like you glad.
Oh.
Toe up, dog. Sound like you glad. Wow, man. Bro, she's from, let me tell you about it. Yo, and she came with the same type game, the type of girl giving out the fake cell phone, the name. Big fame, she like catching big things. Jewel ship, money clip, phone flip.
Let's go.
Range. And seen her on the ass, spotted her more than once. Ass so fat that you can see her from the front. She spot me like paparazzi.
Hey.
Shot me a glance and that cat woman stands with the fat booty pants hot. Yeah.
Good morning, y'all. I'm in the building. The morning emails. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go get them.
Crack to her own out the back of her home. She smelled the musk of the dusk and the crack of the dawn. We go through episodes too, like Attack of the Clones.
They're not gonna take my music from me.
And you hear the crack of the bone to get by.
Come on.
Just to get by.
Come on.
Just to get by.
Come on.
Just to get by. We commute to computer spirits stay mute while your ego spread rumors. We survivalists turn to consumers. Just to get by. Just to get by. Just to get by. Just to get by. You ask why some people gotta live in the trailer, cause like a sailor, I paint a picture with the pen like Norman Mailer.
Yes.
Me and Weller raised 3 daughters all by herself with no help. I think about the struggle and I find the strength of myself. These words melt in my mouth.
I got you, bro. We got a lot of shows.
Before my nigga Core bailed me out.
What up? Hola, hola, buenos dias. From Spain. We love my people in Spain. Sevilla, Barcelona, Madrid, Zaragoza. Let's go, y'all. Everybody, let's rock out. Yes. Yes. How y'all feel out there? Let's go. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Good morning, y'all. How y'all feeling? Shout out to my man Rob Garrett. Just say what a great interview with my man Rob. Listen, I don't want no smoke with Slick Rick. That's y'all business. Let the past be the past, but I gotta tell you, that shit was hilarious. I'm gonna say it right there. He said, move the patch over. He said, yo, B. Boy, Rob special, man. That's my man. Go ahead, boy. Go ahead.
Error. Gucci sweater.
Like I said, move the patch over.
You was never with groupies ever, or goofies ever. So it's only right you pull up in a 2-seater better. Tierra remix.
Parkside, what up? What up? What up?
Like 3-6. And kick the conflicts out of the Jesus pieces. There's no wrong way to rock when you roll up with the rock. Let's get it pop.
Wow.
So many things I'm going through. So much that I want to do.
They're not playing, I tell you that.
Come so clear to me. Tomorrow ain't really guaranteed.
Right.
So many days I thought of you. It's about time you knew the truth. Got to act quickly, you and I. And fall in love so many reasons why. Why don't we?
That's what I muted. Let's go, y'all. Come on.
Why don't we fall in love?
I'm on daddy duty right now. I've been cleaning all morning and shit.
It's the only thing that matters to me. It takes such a load off to let you know that you're the only one I never want to go. Things I never did, now I want to do. A love I never felt, now I feel for you.
Yeah, Rob said close the nigga eyes. I'm like, hold on, Rob, chill. Chill, nigga. They're recording that. Rob said, who's gonna close the nigga eyes? I was like, yo, chill, nigga. That shit don't take me. Line me up as an accomplice. Hold on. My man. What are you doing? This thing closed his eyes. Whoa. Easy smile. Oh yeah, I'm gonna send it to you. I'll DM it to you. I'll text you. Yeah, I know dudes like that though.
Take revenge from the conversations we had.
You know, we ain't stuck in that era. I know a lot of dudes like that that's still in that era where they at. You know what I'm saying? That keep it real kind of era. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, Rob, some people need the box. Rob need to go in the ring and fight somebody, man. To get that shit out of the system.
I'm separate, somebody's marching back. You're amazing.
Oh yeah, much better. Thank you.
I was standing like you're Asian, but you're black. God bless whoever gave you all of that.
Well, I got April 1st. I got my big the big every yearly big time. I put on about 5 pounds too. I gotta pull that back a little bit, but I needed to get my strength up. You know what I'm saying?
Goes up and down.
So now I'm like 184. You know what I'm saying? I was 179. I'm 184. Still good. 6'1", 184 is not heavy.
Remix. Hey, yo.
I'm gonna knock that down. I'm back in the gym, so I'm hitting the bag too, just in case Rob get crazy.
This is.
I want Rob mad at me. I'm going back to the gym, hitting my bag.
I ain't say that in a minute.
Easy, Rob. Easy. Crab. Easy.
Yo, Test Smooth, straight face. Check it out. Your love is like
you gonna hurt somebody. Somebody's kid.
My resurrect. Let's rock. I need it when I be stressing. You the ingredients to my blessings. Mercury Street.
Sorry, guys. We working. Come on, y'all. I'm to the building. Let's go. What up, Mr. Leemer? I gotta set up one day, Miss Thing, for you to come and guest DJ for me one day.
You wanna sit more on my living room floor, play Nintendo with seasoning. Pick up my phone, say Papa not home, sex all night, bad head in the morning.
Get you, DJ Unique. Come out here and guest DJ in the morning, you know what I mean?
Big Papa, now check it. You wanna be my main squeeze, baby? Don't you wanna give it? I need it. Don't you picture like feds, my wife just think. Foot left mix, fat X and old mix. Bracelets to match, conversation was all that. Showed you.
Hey, Bryce, make sure you close that door behind you, too. Hey, look here, man. We're gonna come in today and clean that room up. Close that door behind you, boy. Let's go.
The tramp said I raped her again.
Let's go, y'all. Let's get it poppin'.
Oh, my Versace.
Touch the mother hitters. What?
I want a two-step date. A free limit. When them good little. Let's go. Come on.
Man, I'm.
Good morning. Oh, you missed yesterday, bro.
Know what's next?
We needed you yesterday, Sam.
Blame it on the blame it on the
Blame it on the
556 in the morning, Unks in the building. Let's get it poppin'.
Blame it on the
blame it on the blame it on the
blame it on the Gucci. Got you feeling loose. Blame it on the throne. Got you feeling strong.
We're gonna blame it, cuz. We're gonna claim it on the.
She said she usually does, but I know that she.
I was in the middle of a conversation, man. You gotta jump in, man. That's a barbecue. You gotta come to the barbecue.
I hear you saying what you won't do, but you know we're probably gonna do.
When he said slick Rick, gotta put the patch on the other eye. I almost fell off my chair.
Now know what you drinking, don't let it sink in. Here for the weekend, thinking we can see what we could be if we press fast forward. Just one more round and you're down, I know it. Fill another cup up, feeling on your butt, what? You don't even care now. I was unaware, and you was before my birthday. Live your life, girl. Live your life, girl.
Come on, let's go, y'all. Yo, Glaze, I like that joint. So you sent me. That joint's dope. You got the substitution, the Ultra joint beat. That was kind of dope.
Live together and be happy. You and me, you're one, and we both.
The morning emails are one of them shows that you gotta kind of. You never know when it's gonna pop off. It popped off yesterday.
Excuse me, take a few minutes to mellow out.
Yo.
Big Daddy Kane is on the mic and I'ma tell about
It'll be easy on my brother Kane, because Kane be getting a lot of flack.
Man of the hour.
Man.
Flow and go to a slow tempo.
Kane be like, I'm out of my business, ladies. Why they messing with me?
Low then yo, the show will go on. Form, transforming on stage like a Decepticon. But I'm not animated.
I think I'm gonna get Smooth B on here one day.
Shooting lyrics like a harpoon across the crowd, the listeners and spectators. So let's groove with the smooth operator.
The magic stick. I know if I could hit once, I could hit twice. I hit the baddest chicks. Sure they don't believe me, they call me tonight, and I show you magic.
What?
Magic. I got the magic stick. I'm a freak to the core.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. Whatever's going on, whether you like this Trump guy or not, they not fucking around. Boy, they sent them dudes to El Salvador to that prison. They not fucking around, boy. I tell you.
Proper the low, can't stop us. Been a fiend for this, is rockin' made hits. Get the position down pat, then it's time to switch. I rock.
Sorry about that.
Eat it up, straight it up. When I ain't in the hood with my sound look, I'm in the telly working up a switch group. Tonight's the night, you can fall in love. You can call your mama right now, tell her you met a dog. I pop it like I can act it up. My left stroke's the death stroke.
I got the magic. Once I hit, twice I give you the baddest shit. Sure you don't believe me, then come with me tonight and I'll show you mad. Whoa, bad. I got the magic. Lil' Kim not a but I sex so good, you gotta tell us boys when it come to sex, don't test my skills, cause my game had you head over heels.
Wow.
Give me the chills, haven't paid my bills, I'm matching Lambos with the same color wheels. When I ain't out shopping, spending doozy notes, I'm in the crib giving tonight, the Kim gon' have you in the zone, girls for your crib, I'm answering the phone.
If I can't love myself enough to know.
6 o'clock in the morning, y'all. How y'all feeling this morning? Unto the building, the morning emails, all you males and females. You know, I've been up cleaning all morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm a dude that can get a cleaning lady, you know, but I'm like, yo, man, nigga gotta clean. See, the thing about it is, cleaning your own house is therapeutic, man. I used to do it back in the days. I always tell the women to teach their daughters to clean. That way, when they get in issues with their man, they just start cleaning and shit and kind of get it out the system. But as a man, I like to clean my own house too. So, you know, I was up, man, my shit was crazy. I was gone for months. You know, I'm back now. I'm getting that spring cleaning done. I'm gonna have it all done today. It's therapeutic. Clean your house.
Sit round on me, but when you think you're in love, you only see what you want to see.
Oh, Callie, no joke.
All I see is me for you and you for me. Oh, I cannot hide the
Good morning,
way
April.
I'm inside.
Hey, for Leon, good morning.
I don't know why, but every day I wanna cry. If I give you one more try to these rules, will you apply? And if I mean anything to you, would it make everything cry?
I'm not a player, I just crush a lot. Hey, yo, I'm still not a player, but you still a hater. Elevator to the top high. See you later, I'm gone. Penthouse suite.
Like when I was younger, see, I had 3 sisters. So when I was real young, my father made me in charge. So he was like, all right, you gotta make your sisters clean. My father was Muslim, you know, shout out to the brothers out there going through Ramadan, right? And I used to make them clean, but anytime they didn't clean, I had to clean the whole shit myself. So I got good at cleaning because my sisters didn't really listen to me all the time because I was too small.
I'm there, I rip up through your hooters, I'm sick. You couldn't measure my with 6 hooters. Hold up, true lie, I'm all about getting loot, but I knock that bull if you out to get loot.
I don't wanna be playing no more.
I'm not a player, I just crush a lot.
Still got what you're looking for.
Very therapeutic.
Uptown, baby, uptown.
I don't wanna be playing no more.
I'm not a player, I just crush a lot.
Still down below.
I love you, run if you can.
Don't tell, and I don't like people tell me how hard it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I gotta clean. It's like, all right, I might as well just clean it if you're gonna give me the stress that you got to clean it. Let me just clean it myself. Then. How about that? How about that? How about I just clean it myself? Hi, Mr. Lawrence, my daughter. She got no kids, she no married.
Baby, I just don't get it. Do you enjoy being hurt? I know you smell the perfume.
Nowadays, you got clean for the cleaning lady now.
You don't believe his stories. You know that there are lies. Bad as you are, you stick around, and I just don't know why. If I was your man, baby, you.
Reggie, that's why you in good shape, man. You know, I would talk about that this morning. The importance of teaching your kids domestic work. Why that's important.
You're a star. I just wanna show you you are. You should let me love you. Let me be the one to
Let's two-step, y'all. Come on.
give you everything you want and need. A baby, good love and protection. Make me your selection. Show you the way love.
6:04 in the morning, Unks in the building. Let's go, y'all. Come on.
Baby, you should let me.
Saturday, April 11th, the world famous will be in Andaman, Switzerland, along with Busta Rhymes and a whole bunch of incredible artists. Cool Sabbath. What up? All you dope ass people out there. Getting geared up, getting ready for the European tour.
Tell me what you want from me. Take a look at what you see. Let me know if it's right here. Something you can have for you.
3 days to the start of spring, too, by the way.
Take a look at what you see. Let me know if it's right here. Something you
Come on.
Now, Mace be the man, wanna see you doing good. I don't wanna get rich, leave you in the hood. Girl, in my eyes, you the baddest. The reason why I love you, you don't like me cause my status. I don't wanna see you with a carriage, living average. I wanna do my thing so we be established.
I'm a firm believer that hip hop got it mixed up. Like they think, you know, like the music ain't supposed to make you move and shit.
Have one, you can have.
And as a culprit for putting out a certain type of hardcore music, you know, I like to tell people that all kinds of music is dope. Like I like talking to Billy about it because Billy listens to old school R&B and shit.
It's like a boxer, baby. Show you how I put down.
Like if you ever come backstage with the world famous when we doing our show, we listen to R&B, we listen to all kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying? Remember, they only represent one part of the hip hop. You know, shit gotta have balance. You gotta have the hard shit, you gotta have the cool shit. You gotta have all kinds of shit because you ain't always stuck on one emotion. You You know what I'm saying? Come on now.
You can be my
Call
friend,
me
you can
Uncle
be the
Lazy.
I'ma make you happy that you waited for me to set your
Let's go, come on.
I'm ready and I'm not.
Gotta have balance in your life.
I'm tired of the game, already played it. I'm over all the months girls I dated. I tell you what you are.
Oh, my diamond girl.
You're the one. I put the rock on. You're my diamond girl. You're the one that I quit the game for. You're my diamond girl.
Yo, I like that. I need to talk to you about some science, man.
You're my diamond girl. You're the reason I quit the game for.
I might want to boost up the mimic.
Got it. Shante.
There you go.
Terror Squad.
I like that new song too, Blaze.
Be about us. Be about you.
Got to do it. When the dude said I was about to close this nigga eyes, I was like, yo, chill. I was like, chill, money, chill.
Yeah, slow down, baby. Let you know from the gate. I want a chick with thick hips and licks her lips. She could be the office type, but like the strip. Girl, you get me around. How you look in my eyes? But you talk too much, man. You're ruining my. Wanna lose the feeling, cause the roof is ceiling is on fire. And you looking good for the getting. I'm a ride.
By the way, I got tickets to Othello tonight to see my man Denzel Washington, New York City. I'm going to Chop House, hang out. Me and Fame gonna hang out at the Chop House, talk shop at the Chop, and then I'm gonna go over there, take the Duchess, gonna go over to see Othello. My man Gus and us gonna have a good time tonight.
You could just slide for a few, and she could come too. Let's slide. Got to do.
Hey, Joey, what up? Rock. The patch and put it on the other. Yo, chill. What are you doing? Absolutely well. I'm also in the studio with DR Period this week. We working on some shit.
Romantic places in my mind, hoping someday I would find the perfect one and I could share. And then that day you walked inside, and no longer could I hide my love. I had to take you there. Sailing on a cruise at night into the ocean. Yeah. Taking you to paradise. Paradise, baby. Yeah. The frenzy. So meet me on the floor where the ladies be. Who put the party in the frenzy? So meet me on the floor where the ladies be. Who put the party in the frenzy?
Good morning, Kimmy.
So meet me on the floor where the ladies be.
Turn your phone
Long
around.
as the beat keep going, the tracks keep flowing, the drinks keep flowing. Let me see some footwork. Super rocking all night till your feet hurts. I be the life of the party, from the club to the hotel lobby. Let's work. Let's work. Let's work. Let's work. Break a heel, sweat it. I break a heel, sweat it. Can't help but wait.
I just saw Kimmy come in for a second.
Can't help but wait. Check it out. I see.
Good morning. Let's go, y'all. 6:10 in the morning. Unks in the building. Waiting Kimmy to get her camera together.
Can't help but
Get that lighting right.
I can't help but wait.
Yo, said you should have been here yesterday. I can't believe it.
I see you with him. He ain't right, but you don't trip. You stand by
while he lies, then turn right around and forget. I can't take to see your face with those tears run down your cheeks. But what can I do? I gotta stay true, cause deep down I'm still a G, and I don't wanna come between you and your man.
Good morning.
Even though I know I treat you better than he can, girl, I can't help but wait till you get back with him. It don't change. Can't help but wait till you see that with me it ain't the same. Can't help but wait till you see you for what you really are.
Stay off the car.
Baby girl,
Stay off the
you
car.
are a star. I can't help but.
Oh, baby.
6:11 in the morning, Unction in the building. Let's go.
Oh, baby.
Was that you, Kimmy?
Love you, babe. Love you, babe. Oh, baby.
Shanti. Chapter 2.
R.I.P. Irv Gotti. God damn.
Let's rock.
Can you rock for me? Oh, baby. Not stop for me. Can you take it to the top of me? I just wanna
This was, I mean, niggas was making music, man. Come on.
love you, baby. Can you roll with me? Oh, baby.
Niggas just wasn't pressing a button on their computer and going go. Niggas was actually putting music together back then.
Thinking of you, baby. I think I like how your body feels next to me.
People talk about how bad the music business is nowadays, and I think the reason is bad is because niggas ain't making good music.
Can't describe what I want to do to you tonight. Oh, baby, when you come to me, I'll make it so you never leave. Can you rock with me? Oh, baby, not stop for me. Can you take it to the top of me? I just wanna love you, baby. Always thinking of you, baby. Can you roll with me? Oh, baby, over me.
I see you, Kimmy. Good morning, Kimmy.
Good morning, ladies.
I'm here for you anytime you need me. For real, girl, it's me in your world. Believe me, nothing make a man feel better than a woman. Queen with a crown that be down for whatever. There are few things that's forever. My lady, we can make war.
Wait, we ain't making no more babies.
We're just practicing. That's why I'm with you to this day, boo, no frontin'. Even when the skies were gray, you would rub me on my back and say, baby, it'll be okay. Now that's real to a brother like me, baby.
Never get that pussy away. Hey!
Come on.
Yeah! Good morning, Kimmy.
Good morning, ladies.
I gotta tell you, Kim, I feel good this morning. Let's go get them.
Let's get
I
them.
feel really good this morning. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, the world famous morning emails. With my sister from another mister. Her brother from another mother. The world famous Kimberly Robinson in the building.
Hey, come on.
Frog here. Let's go
Come
get him.
on.
Come on. Let's get the day going, Kimmy. Yeah.
Hey, I'm ready, ladies.
And let's go to the other eye if it gets too crazy. Right over. Let's move it right over if it gets too crazy. Good morning.
Hey, a fresh fade from Rob.
Congratulations on your new show. I know how you get, so don't be too rough on them. Love you and good luck. Bye.
Yo.
Love you too, monkey. Welcome to the Raw Perspective with your host, the incomparable Uncle Lays, a.k.a. Lays Elliott, a.k.a. Lazy Lays from the world famous. In topics about health, politics, music, art, culture, and now, for your host, the legendary Uncle Lays.
Hey, yo. What's up, y'all?
It's your boy, hey, yo, Lays is rock. Oh, yo, get in there and tell the people what it is, man. Let them know what this thing is all about.
Oh, come on, man.
Information.
That's what we do. Information, mitigation, inspiration. And sometimes we just got to move the eye patch over. Yo. Kim, I just want to say I love that interview yesterday, my man Rob. Man.
Oh, he was something
else. Yo.
Hey, I'm telling you, if you don't want to fade, or if you want to fade,
if you want to fade,
Rob.
I'm just in my mind. I'm thinking, man, all that anger, and he got a razor around my head and my neck. I'm cool, man. I'm cool.
Hey, but if the pastors trust him, that's what we do. Trust him.
Yeah, I don't trust all the pastors either, but I got you. if he ain't Leo Cologne, I ain't fucking with him. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, good morning, everybody. This is Morning Emails on Emails and Females. This is Tuesday's Work Grown Folks Tuesday. It's gonna be a good day today. You know, I was up early this morning. I was up like 3.
You're up early anyway. So why were you up earlier?
I was up earlier because I was cleaning. I was cleaning my house. Yeah, and you know, a lot of people, you know, think that men can't clean. You know, but I'm a dude that cleans.
Yeah, I would beg to differ. I mean, a lot of men that I know are very particular. You know, things have to be cleaned.
Well, you know, I'm an ex-military, so you know I know how to keep.
Okay, there you go.
I know to police my area, but also like I used to have. See, I made the mistake of having. I'm also a delegator. You know, when I'm doing all the stuff I'm doing, I always want to be like, all right, don't focus on stuff that you don't need to focus on. Use your energy for stuff that really matters. Like I should be focusing on what the next move is, right? For whatever all the different businesses that I'm involved in. But sometimes I just get, you know, like I don't have that person that be like, I got you. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I'm gonna make sure that you don't have to think about that. So I have to think about that. I have to be like, let me just make sure my shit is cool. Because then even if I give it to like I had a cleaning lady who I would hire, and one of the I had to fire her.
Not the one with their daughter.
Mr. Lolly, I had 2 daughters. She no married, no kids. No, not her. Right? I had to fire them. I mean, listen, this is not a strip club. You're not my house. I don't know what you're propositioning me for, lady, but that ain't cleaning. I just want to say this to you. People are real fucking friendly around this month. Good morning, everybody. That's not cleaning. You cleaning something entirely different. No.
But you do know, Lays, that if your place around you, if where you're laying a head is a mess, then you can't clear what's in your head a mess.
Well, so I used to have
you can't clear the mess in your head.
In your head. Well, so now I've been cleaning my house. Now it's kind of organized. I haven't been here. I've been traveling, so my a little bit of a mess, and and I always thinking that I take care of so many different people that somebody like maybe a child or a daughter or somebody's gonna come out. Let me just take care of my dad's house. Never happens like that. And then they be like, when they do it, they complain to you about them doing it. Well, if you're going to give me all the complaints, let me just take care of that shit myself. All right.
I was getting ready to ask if you needed to take care of one more person. I was going to volunteer myself.
Volunteer yourself to come over and make sure. You would make sure my place is straight, though.
I would.
You would take care of me.
Man, if you don't mind, yesterday I had a very long day. Taking care of people. I don't know that I told you, one of my clients almost succumbed to his illnesses about a month ago.
Wow.
And I found him, and I made sure that the ambulance came and got him. And yesterday was a little more than a month, and we brought him home yesterday. So I made sure that I had people go in and sanitize his apartment for him. And that way, when he came home yesterday, he was in a sanitized place. You don't want to leave somewhere where you almost met your demise and then come home and it's still filthy. So, did God's work yesterday. And,
congratulations.
I do.
You're doing God's work. We laugh and joke on the morning emails, but there's a lot of serious work being done by Kim. And, I definitely think people need to pay attention as much as we laugh. Oh, can I bring in Instagram, by the way? Because
Instagram.
I always forget to bring in.
Hi, Instagram.
I got to bring in Instagram this morning. Sorry about that. But anyway, I just want to recap yesterday's with
Hi, Instagram.
with Rob and his never too old to do God's work thing he's doing.
He was dope.
It was dope. Very dope, Rob. You did your thing, and we appreciate you coming on and talking about those real stories. And there's so many great hip hop stories that people don't know about, because a lot of times people will just only do the bare minimum or how it helps them. And a lot of these hip hop stories go unsung. Like, people don't even know about a lot of this stuff. And
all right, because you know, yesterday I was so stuck because just like with Maria Davis, man, Maria Davis comes on, I fan out. One, because we grew up, you grew up as hip hop, I grew up, I am hip hop. And when you said Rob the Barber, the only thing I could recite was a fresh fade from Rob.
Right. That's yeah.
And it was literally true. If you got a fresh fade and then you got faded, it's Rob the Fade Man.
Well, also Rob is he's a throwback from an era kind of guy, like the real trooper. Like
yeah.
The Bronx, Uptown, the Mount Vernon troopers, those guys that rolled through Section 5 and the Valley and all that kind of stuff back in the days. He's like a throwback from that era. So if you ever want to see what a guy's mindset was from back then, well, that's Rob. I know a lot of guys like Rob that still, I just don't, at
yeah,
50,
so do I.
I don't know why he would be boxing at 50. But you know what? Get all that shit out your system, brother. And I hope he finds some peace, man. It's crazy. Yeah, he was definitely a real one. He came on the tour, and I didn't know that's when he was on the run. I just really realized that he was on the run.
Yeah,
he showed us. Understand why he didn't have no clothes when he came on tour with us, because I actually hired him. This is what he didn't know, because I actually was like, okay, let's bring him in, because Mike Swift from Nice and Smooth came to me with it, and I put him on. I put Horace on, and then I put him on. Horace Fly from Nice and Smooth fame, of course. We love Horace, and also the other guy. And I would have put Mike on too, because I was doing choreography, and Mike is a great dancer. But I was going to bring him on too, but the budget wasn't there. But we had a budget for a barber / enforcer / security.
Go ahead.
and those stories about Suge Knight and that big infamous story. Yes, we were there. We was there, and we saw. And he's right. He didn't hang Vanilla Ice off the balcony. What he did was he had him up on the balcony, and whatever was going down on the balcony, Suge Knight was there, and he was, and we knew him to be Suge Knight later, but we didn't know. I had no idea who a Suge Knight was back then. You know what I'm saying? We talk about 1990. I didn't know who Suge Knight was back then. But I just saw this big dude up there hemming up Vanilla Ice, and his whole crew was nervous, and I was wondering why. I saw his security dudes running around with hammers on them. All of them, they had their hammers out, and they was, it was out. It was definitely a tense time on the road in some spaces with Vanilla Ice, but yeah, that was crazy. It was ill. It was great stories, man. Great stories.
Right. Absolutely.
And I hear people see a lot of stories people talk about, and I might have been there for. I just don't, I only remember it from being inside it. I'm not here.
Yeah, you can't remember their version. You're only going to remember your version.
I'm not taking notes. I'm actually in the middle of this shit. So I'm not there for, so I'm just remembering my version of it or whatever happened when I was there, and I was there for a lot of crazy shit. But anyway, that was a great story from Rob. Let's keep going. So today's Black Facts, we got my girl, the beautiful Vanessa Williams. Oh my God, Vanessa.
Hi, come on.
March 18th, 1963, the beautiful birthday of Vanessa Williams. Oh man. She initially gained recognition as the first woman of African American descent to receive the Miss America title in 1983. Wow. In 1988, Williams released a debut.
Wow.
In 88, she released a debut album, The Right Stuff, and found success on the R&B charts. The album reached platinum status in the U.S. Yes.
Her album?
Yeah, it was platinum. Yeah. In 1996, Williams performed the national anthem at the Super Bowl. A good singer too. Yeah, she was definitely not a bad singer. At the Super Bowl. And Williams has successful career in films, television, on small screen, career highlights, including her performing in Desperate Housewives. I hate all them housewives stories. I just hate all that shit. That shit is dumb. Anyway, in the film, Williams has demonstrated a wide range of ability in movies such as Eraser in 1996 and the romantic comedy Soul Food in 1997, for which she earned an Image Award. There you go. Vanessa Williams. Bad, though. Beautiful woman. Still beautiful. She received the Star Hollywood Walk of Fame in March 19th, 2007. And she's just, to me, an icon. Also, by the way, for more Black Facts, go to blackfacts.com. Let history be no mystery. But also, just in case you didn't know, Dr. Leo Cologne, Dr. Pastor Leo Cologne is her music director. Our own Dr. Pastor Leo Cologne is our music director. So it was definitely do that got a picture of her beautiful son? Yeah, I had pictures, but I didn't want to share with the beautiful. Also, she exactly like my ex-assistant Star. They were twins, her and Vanessa Williams. And my ex-assistant Star lost her life. She's self-inflicted. She lost her life. She was under a lot of stress. It's a very deep story, too much to go into now, but she lost her life. And I'm still another one. That's another one. Star and Fox. They were really anchors in my life. So rest in peace to my sister Star, and God bless you. I know you're sleeping in heaven. And her and Vanessa Williams were twins. When I say twins, every bit about it. Every time I saw Star, I would see Vanessa Williams exactly the same way. Star was from Montreal, Canada, and had two very beautiful sons who are grown now. But rest in peace to my beautiful sister Star.
All right.
And also, anytime I see Vanessa Williams, I think about Star. Anyway, so it's kind of crazy out there today. It's Tuesday. I got a little news today this morning, just on the Jay-Z front. Before I get to that, your boy Tiger Woods is dating the Trump daughter, right?
Yes.
Just do it right here. Listen, can he only date Will's pills? Did
you see him?
Yeah, you give us. Oh, you say you wouldn't not. Tiger's not your speed. Is that what you're gonna say? You say he's a little too Asian for you?
No, Bruce Lee was.
Bruce Lee.
I said Bruce Lee.
You said
like the only Asian guy I know.
Bruce Lee. That's hilarious. You see, T. Wizzley ain't knocking them walls down. He ain't putting. He putting the pearl in there just to make some noise.
Maybe literally.
Oh my God, little. Oh, that's fucked up.
Enter the pearl.
Oh man, I don't know about that, man.
No way, Tiger would not be on the list.
You saying Tiger wouldn't?
Not even with all that Skrilla.
Tiger was knocking them down.
He wasn't knocking us down.
He definitely wasn't knocking the sisters down. Big Sad, what up? Where you been, man? How you missed that interview yesterday, Big Sad?
Good morning, Sad.
Good morning. I woke up and for some strange reason I fell back asleep. The next thing I knew it was 7:30. I was like,
get off them carbs, man.
For some strange reason.
It happens. Maybe it was destined I wasn't supposed to be there, so that way,
Yeah, you definitely could not handle the Slick Rick stories that he was telling yesterday.
Oh. I mean, I've crashed out to my Bronx brethren.
Yeah, definitely. When he said when when he got punched in the face and his eye was swollen, they said he can't see out his eye. So he said, take the patch and move it to the other eye.
That wasn't nice.
That was nice.
It was funny though.
I gotta tell you what. Just a long time ago, but I gotta tell you, it really brings you back to all of the little minute beefs that was within the hip hop thing, dude. Because a lot of beefs, y'all think people are friends and shit. A lot of that shit be internal, minute beefs and shit that motherfuckers be having that nobody ever know about. Like I know a lot of those stories, but I can't tell them.
Me too.
Yeah, I can't tell. I might have been involved in some of them stories. I can't tell.
No comment. No comment.
Yeah. Some stories I just can't tell. I remember on Drink Champs, I ended up telling the story. Billy kicked me under the table. He's like, nigga, shut up. Nigga, stop telling this story. Yeah. So anyway, said, man, so what's up with our friends are better than you? What's the next one, man? I see you out there. You're cooking now, bro. You finally getting it going. I like that. I like that, young fella.
I need to step up the pace. But I had one last night, but the guy Shabi Allah for the Source magazine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he had his meeting went over, so we said we just probably gonna do it today. And I actually have 3 coming, but just gotta lock the dates down. Very interesting people. Like I said, I kind of not moved away, but I added like my other friends from other industries because I felt like their stories was just as important, if not more, than just industry. So I definitely have some interesting people that have already committed. It's just a matter of when and what day.
I think it's important, and the reason, beyond the fact that Said is a great contributor to the morning emails, but one of the things, the reasons why I like to have Said on in the morning talking about these things, because the real context, see, what y'all know about the industry, what y'all really gets publicized is not always the truth, and sometimes there's always stories behind it that make more sense and that really are the real stories. So even though we can't always tell y'all the real stories behind everything, we can always leave breadcrumbs. And I think guys like Said, we call them tastemakers. Guys like that can really get out there and give y'all the real what the industry is. Because sometimes we tend to immortalize people because of what they did on record, as opposed to knowing that they just regular human beings and they do a lot of stupid shit.
A lot, probably more so.
More so.
Not KRS-One though. Not KRS-One.
I don't know. I don't know.
We love KRS-One, but let me just say this though. Tracy Morgan had a little incident. Did you know heard about Tracy Morgan yesterday at the Knicks game? Throwing up.
Somebody punched him in the mouth.
No, he throwing up on the floor and all that.
Oh.
Rolling them out. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Tracy Morgan. Yeah, I start to worry about dudes like that. Coco, you coming in this morning, Coco? I start to worry about Tracy because Tracy makes a whole lot of money. And he's probably the premier icon as far as black comics. I like to see it. You saw what Eddie Murphy was. When Eddie Murphy starts to...
Eddie was the best Tracy Morgan.
Right.
Eddie was better than Tracy Morgan.
He had the mannerisms and everything.
Yes.
James Earl Jones, my biological father.
Yeah. But getting to you, Tracy Morgan sounds like Lay's version of Maria Davis.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot.
My numbers is down. I need to be dating somebody too. Sure. Put that missile down, Maria. Goddamn. So with a deadly weapon.
Maria Davis.
I love Maria. Oh my God.
Now, so if I can bring that back, Tracy did not look so well on the SNL 50th thing. He didn't look so well. So why was he throwing up? Was it too many hot dogs? Pause.
First of all, nobody should be eating hot dogs. First and foremost, that's one food.
I love the dirty dogs on the street.
All right, you sit your ass down a little bit now. What the hell's going on with you? Anything else you want to eat? Do you just pick rats up off the ground and just bite the fucking? I just want to know what else do you do? What else? This motherfucker will eat anything. Don't eat hot dog. A hot dog is the worst piece of shit you could ever eat. It's literally.
But don't go into the ingredients and stuff, because then don't do that.
It's worse than shit.
It's worse than shit. You might as well just eat shit.
La 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 la.
Jesus. Oh my God. But it looks like Tracy might be drinking a little bit. He might be partying a little bit. And I think at this point, when you get to a certain age, you got to pull all that shit back. Because your body can't handle that shit. And I'm a little concerned about Tracy Morgan.
He got that 90 from Walmart, and He never looked back.
Yeah.
Bought that Ferrari, and that was it.
Anthony Barber. Yeah, laughing at Anthony Barber. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Tomahawks. Brownsville's finest. Recipes Akbar. All right, there you go. Yo, I'm just saying, I'm worried about Tracy Morgan. I think, what happens with comedians is that they feel that they have to continue to do excess. I knew this as a performer, and sometimes when we travel, I used to drink a bottle. I'm telling you, to be on tour, I would drink a bottle of Macallan's every day on the stage.
What is that?
That's single malt scotch.
Oh.
I would drink a bottle of scotch, and I would share it with the audience, and I'd be drunk as a motherfucker. And I'm like, you know what? I kind of changed my life. Like, you don't need to do that. Just stop. Just enjoy your life, man. And all that shit's going to end up killing you. So I'm hoping that he turns that around, because I'm sensing a little bit more that he's got to deal with. I'm seeing it. You know how you start to get that bloated look when you get older? He's got that bloated look. You know,
and
what I'm
that Trick Daddy look.
How did Trick Daddy?
Wow! Wow!
Hold on.
Wow! Wow!
I mean, I don't really want to smoke
How did Trick Daddy
because
get
I
his
know
strength?
he's watching.
Wow!
How did
That hurt me.
Yeah, ouch. Trick Daddy got a
Wow.
Trick Daddy got a straight shot.
You know, he is kind of clay, like Clay-Doh, and listen, I mean, I don't have the best skin in the entire world either. So
Are you calling Trick Daddy a clay face? Is that what you call it, Trick Daddy? Clay face. You call it
you
clay
know, Gumby, like the cartoon Gumby.
Oh shit. Okay, we're gonna stop Kim. She's Cedric. So anyway, who's next on I got
We know who's not gonna appear on the show now.
Shout out to Trick Daddy. Yeah, King of the South. Would be nice.
What's up? Shut up.
Shut up. You know what I'm saying? Shut up, Kim. Damn, Kim. Boy, Kim has gotten to the point. Well, you are a visceral. You are. Let me just show a picture of Vanessa Williams to try to pull this shit out.
Now you want to show Vanessa.
Yeah, I gotta show Vanessa Williams at this time.
Then show Trick Daddy.
No, I'm not showing a picture of Trick Daddy at all because
He's part of it now.
we love Trick Daddy.
We do.
Yeah. Okay. You just called this nigga Clayface. You just called this nigga Clayface. Oh man. Look at Vanessa Williams, guys. Look at Vanessa Williams. Look at that. Look how beautiful she is.
I mean, she all right.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I mean, she all right.
Let me find
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Let me find out you a straight up hater, Kim.
No, Miss America.
Let me find out you're a hater.
That's Miss America.
That's a 60
Don't
something.
do that.
That's a 60-something-year-old woman, Kim. What?
Oh, but that's not the 60-something-year-old woman.
Oh man.
Don't do that.
Yo, help me.
Your cape is showing. Your cape is showing.
Yeah, you hate cape.
Super hate.
Super hate. Super hater. Oh man. So anyway, who's next on your show? Big said before we get out of here. we get set out of here. He catch some shrapnel.
You right? Like I said, Sade Allah.
Sade Allah. Next.
Later today, I don't know what time yet. We're gonna talk about probably before 10 to figure out what time today.
You need to get Shaheem Reed on there. You need to get like
you know what? You're right.
Yeah, these are stories I think people need to know about what the turning of hip hop and how like Yo MTV Raps and what MTV's impact was, and the Source magazine. It's great you got them because I remember Dave Mays when the Source was a leaflet. As a matter of fact, I was on it when it was a 1-page leaflet, and I had a little picture of me back in my.
You old?
Yeah. Oh, nigga, get old and we can talk about it. See, now, I'm protecting this motherfucker. Now, I'll get him, Kim.
Yeah.
Jump on his ass. You ain't got to jump that high. Don't worry about it.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
So you can't. Every time you try to be nice and said, he catch you. You got to keep this motherfucker on his toe. You got to stay on him.
I'm figuring that out.
You figured, yeah, yo, don't leave set open. He will jump on you.
Don't do that.
Anyway, so Big said, make sure y'all go check out all platforms, YouTube and Facebook and everything. My friends are better than yours, my man. Big Set. He's in the building. All right, Said. Go back. Go
Enjoy your day.
sleep. Go back.
All right, Said.
I'm wide awake. I'm wide awake.
Okay. All right. And if you have any beef with Slick Rick, just tell him to put the patch on the other eye. Yo, that's crazy. Wow, Big Set, everybody.
Went up.
Oh my God, that was crazy. Oh man.
I want you to show a picture of Trick Daddy before it's over.
Oh man, I'm not doing this.
I mean, listen, we showed Vanessa.
I ain't doing that.
Let's show the picture of all of our beautiful
I spend a lot of hey, you coming to do some tea, Coco? I spend a lot of time in Florida. I'm not doing no Trick Daddy, but listen,
I forgot.
I learned to stay the fuck out of issues, man. Leave me alone. You ain't coming to argue with me. Okay, let me just get back to my shit here. I want to listen.
So he just gonna get me.
I'm saying you throwing strays. I mean, I got your back if it get too crazy. But I'm not contributing to this.
Well,
you know, I'm just saying, take care of yourself, fellas. Hold on for a second. Jay-Z and Cuzzo and 50s. I just want to know, we at the morning emails want no smoke with y'all. We know y'all got lawyers, Pookie either. We know y'all got lawyers. Y'all got nuclear handshakes. And your trolling game is way too crazy.
Oh, yeah.
We don't want no smoke with nobody. I'm not pulling the Lord Jamal out this motherfucker, man.
No.
You see Lord Jamal talking crazy about Biggie? Yeah. We know the lyrics was crazy. I mean, do we have to say it?
I be saying it all the time. Like, wait a minute, what did he mean when he said this?
Right. We just, something. Once a man.
I just attributed it to the freak offs.
That's a picture I don't want in my head. I don't want to. Coco, you coming in here, please?
Save him.
Save me from Kimberly. Kimberly is throwing shots out here this morning. I really, we need some help here. These shot callers. Oh my God. Yo. Brother Reginald, let me call my man.
Hey, what up, Blaze?
Good morning, Reg. Reginald was gonna save you from me, Lays.
Yo, this shit is crazy. What's up with Kim today? You're right. What's up with Kimmy today? She is throwing. She's out there. Listen, Kim, is it hot in there in the windows of the house? Are you having flashes? I understand. Hip hop is.
She broke out the verbal brown belt. What's up, Kim?
The verbal.
Somebody piss you out somebody piss you up this weekend, Kim?
I better get.
Listen. I've been down here doing God's work, and when you're doing God's work, sometimes the punches come, and I'm just feeling a little crazy.
Anybody else you want to send it off again? I'm going to the gym. I got my raised gloves. I'm about to tape up. I'm gonna go to the gym and work out anyway, just in case I got to go upside of the head for Kimmy today.
Hey, listen. When Rob said he was gonna make somebody close their eyes, I mean, at that point, I was like, "Fuck it, let them. We all out here."
Yeah, he said.
No. Yesterday, y'all was on lit. Yeah, I mean, it was wow.
It was wild.
That's all I can say.
Reg, I think I was like this, Reg.
Yeah, when he said, I was about to close his eyes. I was like, wait, am I accomplished? Is that?
Yeah. Close your eyes.
Did he just
I mean, y'all eviscerated the road yesterday.
Yeah.
Right.
On fire.
I'm looking at I had to take my glasses off. I'm looking at the shit going, did he just threaten a well-known
Yep.
I'm like, you want to leave button there, buddy?
Am I now an accomplice to this?
I know.
Fuck that. This nigga just crashed. He just crashed out on the morning eve.
No, I was like, well, I think he was just sleepy. He was telling him he was sleepy.
He's about to go. And every time I try to give him the out to back up,
I mean,
You're like, no, this is exactly what I'm saying. No, I'm saying
you want to go night night?
Right, surprise, surprise. I said what I meant, and I meant what I said.
You know,
I'm ready for whatever. I'm like, easy. Take it easy.
You was trying to give him ease out though. He wasn't having it.
He was like, what? And I'll say it again.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but Kim, you kind of took his place today. You the one that ain't taking no for an answer.
Anybody else getting this stray this morning? Just let me know. Anybody can get it? Jesus. Oh, by
you
the
have
way,
residual flashbacks from the rear end?
Yeah. Kim, you working some shit out today, Kim?
Yeah, that's me.
Hey, listen. Oh, anyway, by the way, Reggie. By the way, I'm going to go see.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to go see Othello. Denzel Washington.
I'm jealous, man. Oh my God, am I jealous? Because see, when I lived in New York, that was my thing, man. Please give us a review tomorrow. I know you will. You're going to give us a Lazy Elliott review tomorrow.
I'm definitely going to give it a review.
I'm so looking forward to that. I know it's going to be the joint, though. I mean, Denzel don't play.
Denzel is great. Denzel is 70 years old, Denzel Washington, for you ladies.
Isn't that something, though, man?
70 years old.
Bringing it, though. But see, to your point earlier, when you keep yourself in shape physically, mentally, and emotionally, longevity is your path, because as a people, we are stronger than people give us credit for, but you got to take care of the house. And ladies, I like what you said about cleaning your house.
Yeah.
I do that religiously. I have a cleaning lady come in here because of how I travel and stuff, but she only does the peripheral stuff. I clean for the cleaning lady, and then there are days when I say, listen, springtime, you don't need to come for a month. I'll get right through me. Yeah, and I go through this place like a tsunami, man, but it's holistic. And it's amazing what you find. You know, I'm always finding pictures or articles or things from the past. So for me, it's therapeutic. And as a man, it's nothing like having a clean castle. Nothing like it. And when you got a queen that's also even more diligent about it than you are, you got a base to live from.
Well, I mean, the thing about it is, I think having those roles, I learned from, because I was always a cleaner.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not a cleaner like Rob Garris. He's a different kind of cleaner. Cold Case got the internet, my nigga. Just take it in.
Indeed.
No, but I like to clean, and like now I'm cleaning. And what I found in cleaning, if you talk about cleaning, yes, it's therapeutic, but also throwing a lot of shit out. We accumulate.
Oh my God.
So much
shit.
So just
yes, sir.
I got bags of shit that I'm just throwing out, like T-shirts and all kinds of shit.
Mm-hmm.
The shit that I'm never gonna use. I mean, stop letting that clutter up space in your life. You can take care of that shit and get that out your way, and you don't need. And the thing is, you don't need to have cleaning people. You have them if you need them, but really a person that can clean their own shit up and get their shit right. I mean, I'm from Brownsville. I'm from the projects. We had to do.
Hello.
We had
Hello.
Right. We had to do. I mean, a lot of times when the iron wasn't working, we would put our pants under the bed. And we was neat. You know what I'm saying? It was cool to be neat. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, it was pressed.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, we put them under the
mattress.
What
would that do?
They press your clothes.
Press your clothes.
You sleep on the mattress.
I know exactly what he's talking about.
Yeah, you press your clothes.
Take the wrinkles out from 2 days of wearing them without cleaning them yet.
Yeah.
When you wear pants for 2 days without cleaning them, they get a crease right around the knee, the back of the knee. Right. So you spread them, you lay it out flat, you put it under the bed right on the edge, so that when you roll it, and next morning, damn near new.
I put the shirt on.
Our people.
Yeah. Put like a shirt under there, and that you put it there. You lay on it. You go.
Yes, sir.
You got the.
I know it well.
You got the toothbrush out, cleaning your sneakers, all that shit, everything.
I did that.
Yeah. He grew up in.
So that was hood etiquette. But see, ladies, again, that's when we took pride in how we look. I'm not saying the kids now don't take pride, but that pride is taking on a whole nother thing. It's like, yo, man. And I like what Principal Akpal just did. I just saw something on Instagram where he started a gentleman's club in his high school. So these young men are suited and booted, and they're explaining why they suited and booted. It ain't an ego play. It's a mindset that they're now realizing, oh, hell, man, when I get dressed up, I feel a little different way about myself. I conduct myself differently. And now I want to be about something so I can do this every day.
Yeah.
And so that's what we got to be about. Take these young men by the collar and let's talk about what you could be, should be, and can be.
Well, a lot of reprogramming. See,
a lot of reprogramming, brother.
Those domestic tasks help you.
I mean,
they help you. The domestic tasks help you. Cleaning, cooking.
It's holistic, man. It's who we are. That's who we should be, and put it that way. And the minute you get away from that, you get distracted by things that are glitzy and somewhat glamorous, but they're temporary, and they're not going to help you, go further in life.
And this is I know a lot of times I was going through this, right? Because I was having with my oldest, and I don't want to get to the whole story, but one of the conversations I was having, I was like, what you going to have to do? And I was talking to him about his son. I said, you're going to have to give him chores. Because if you let him sit around and play video games all day, he's never going. He's going to build up all that emotion, all that anger, and it's going to be compressed. It's like parking your car and running the idle on the engine, and letting the engine get all idled up. At some point, somebody going to put that in drive, and it's going to go buck wild and hurt something. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to give that car chances to do shit like cleaning, cooking. I was cooking and cleaning for my brothers and sisters at 6 years old. I understand what it is.
There you go.
I had to go do laundry at 7, 8 years old, like taking the shopping cart down the hill, going to the Picking Avenue, to the stores. I had a box of food stamps, whatever the case, but whatever was going on at the time, I had to go to the store. 7-year-olds was buying cigarettes back in the day. I mean, the rules are kind of crazy.
I was right there with you, bro. I did the same thing for my grandpa. But you see, what you're talking about, though, ladies, these kids aren't doing now. They're stuck on their phone. They're stuck on their tablet. They're on a computer. They're streaming this. And they don't have the internet. They don't have the interconnectivity. They don't have those, like I said, chores. Chores build character. Yeah, they may suck their teeth, roll their eyes, cuss under their breath. But once they do it, they got it as a tool later on when they didn't know they needed it. And that's what that's about.
What I find is that a lot of times our sisters, with much respect to our sisters, they would rather not fight that fight of making the kids do the talk. Because they got so many struggles out there trying to raise their kids.
Get ready to say that, ladies.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Like they got to pick their battles.
Man.
And sometimes
they got to pick their battles. Right.
That 16-year-old, they don't want to have to argue with him about cleaning his face up. You know what I'm saying? Because they got to do all that other shit. So that's again back to the father situation. Because then dad comes in and say, "Hey, what the fuck is you doing? Get the fuck up and clean that room." You know what I'm saying? And
no, I do. 100%.
That regulates the whole situation because I'm not gonna have an emotional conversation about it. I'm gonna get your ass up and the fuck I tell you to do.
But that's the handicap we have as a group of people. And then when grandmas have to be mothers, and they are already beat down from life of having to raise the child. Now they're raising the child's child because of whether it puts us in a psychological disadvantage that we have not acknowledged, nor do we. And Kim, I got to give you kudos. You say you're doing God's work, so you're allowed to cuss and fuss for a few days because you don't.
Thank you.
You done gave at the altar. Much respect to you.
Let me talk to young mothers. Young mothers.
Yes, please.
I just want to talk to you.
Please do.
Stop dropping your kids off at grandma's house. She already raised your ass. Fuck is you gonna drop your kid off on your mama all the time? She raised you already. She did her work. Stop making her raise 3 sets of generation of kids. You had that motherfucker. You raised that motherfucker. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Enough. Stop dropping the baby off.
I had a client yesterday. She and her daughter almost started wrecking. her 9-year-old grandson that she's watching, she watches the kids every day. 9-year-old grandson texts his mother at 1:00 in the morning and said his grandma is bullying him because I don't know why grandma's bullying him. So the mother calls her mother and says, "My son says you're bullying me." So the grandmother says, "Oh yeah, well I'll tell you what, he'll be outside waiting for you when you pull up." She packed his stuff, put him in front of the apartment door. He's outside waiting for you. Come get your kid.
There you go. I was just wondering if he could stand by some steps so I could kick his ass down a flight of steps.
Oh man, listen, The whole paradigm of respect within the household has shifted to a really challenging point because, you know, I know ladies, I hear how you grew up. I grew up the same way, but respect. And look, mama and grandma only had to look at you a certain way. You were like, okay. All right. I don't feel like getting that whooping today. I don't feel like you braiding another some more stitches and I don't would you say those Cheerio whelps? I know Cheerio whelps.
Cheerio whelps. Yeah. They wet the motherfucker in the slop sink and they tear your ass up.
What?
Oh, no.
What? So I'm saying all that to say we got a mission at hand and we can help those that want to be helped and those that don't will see the
You breathe better
results.
after ass whooping. After you get your ass whooped,
you sure do. You sure do.
Come in with that oxygen.
You know the funny thing about that, when you did something wrong, you knew the ass whooping was coming.
Yeah, you know.
And you get scared as hell until it comes. Then after it's over, you're like, whew, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. You can't half walk and you happy. You ain't dead.
Yeah. Well, you know, a lot of things we celebrating crashing out. The big thing now was crashing out. The kids are crashing out. We're crashing out today. That's a whole big thing. And I think there's got to be a reason why. I mean, the kids got it pretty. I mean, we had it rough, but if you really look at it in the scale of the real world, the kids got it pretty easy in comparison. They just don't have no guidance. They got it pretty. I mean, go see some of them kids in certain countries that are really struggling. I mean,
I'm with you on that one,
go
bro.
Go to Gaza right now, where they're lining up 3-year-old babies after they're getting bombed by the Israeli government. Man. I mean, that's a whole conversation.
Right, they're bombing them again.
Yeah.
Jesus. And that, you know, and they're saying the Israeli government is saying that they wanted to avoid some kind of thing that was going to happen. I don't know what the hell they were talking about.
Yeah, it's always some BS ration. Anyway, I won't get into that right now.
Yeah, because that is a trigger thing.
That's a slippery slope, right, buddy?
All I'm saying, they're lining up babies, 3-year-old babies.
Yes, they are.
Rows 5 at a time. I watched them. I was a tough row for me this morning. So at the end of the day, American kids, y'all got it pretty decent out there. Y'all got to look at it what you got, and we got to figure out ways to us.
You know, the biggest challenge for these American kids is what's between their ears. It's not what they actually go through in life. The psychological level of these kids right now is so fragile. You talk about it all the time. I've never seen such a fragile group of young people. And that's not all of them. There's some that are excellent, strong, but those that give in to the hype, they need help because they're transfixed.
Observation gets gaslit. That's the thing. When we observe,
it gets gaslit.
And we observe, like Rob talked about it yesterday. He was talking about he was trying to do a documentary about saving children, and he's like, we want to save the kids. And he said, you know, since y'all do the LGBT, they automatically flipped and gaslit the guy and didn't want to do it because of the hypersensitivity of the media at this point. And the thing is, one thing he did say, which I thought was right, I mean, everything should be looked at objectively. It doesn't mean if I question the LGBT community about behavior, if I question the Jewish community, that doesn't mean just asking a question shouldn't get
shouldn't get you gaslit.
Right. Shouldn't be gaslit.
I agree.
And now you're canceled because you can't answer the question. And I think in that right there is why people like Trump can win, because they question that. They're like, yo, man, we can't even ask the question about your behavior. We can't ask you a question about why a grown man should go into a bathroom with a 7-year-old girl because he wants to be a woman that day. I mean, that begs a question, I think. You know, it does. You may not want to be like, okay, I'm not knocking you for your beliefs or what you feel like you want to be, but maybe I can ask you a question like, do you think that's right to give a child 8 years old medicine, gender affirming medication at 8 years old?
Right.
Do you think that's right? By asking that question shouldn't get you canceled. And I think that's one of the biggest problems in this society. Rob hit it on Rob hit it on the head yesterday.
On that one.
And I definitely think. But Reggie, thank you for calling.
Somebody else on the head.
Thank you, sir. And Kim, keep being who you are, boo. Some days
thank you, Reg.
But come as you are. We'll take you anywhere you come, Kim.
Love you.
All right,
Reggie.
Love you.
Reginald Maynard.
Thank you.
Wow. Yeah, that was crazy. Good morning, Coco. That was crazy when he said that, and I definitely have a lot of respect for him for saying that. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. Good morning, Coco.
Good morning, babies. Good morning, babies. Look at Kim with the hair, loving the hair, baby, and the nails.
Yes. Coco,
Blaze is looking, presentable.
Blaze is like, yeah.
I'm in the
The host with the most late. Oh,
Yeah, come on, ladies.
Oh, okay. Oh, with the cut.
Come on, ladies.
Did Rob cut your hair yesterday?
Fresh cut.
Did he give you the fade?
Yeah, no, I didn't go. I
Fade
didn't.
from Rob.
I didn't go see Rob. I'm scared to death of Rob.
Rob is the black Harriet Tubman out here.
You know.
the male Harriet Tubman.
I'm not letting you put a straight razor on my neck. like a
Never know, baby. You never know when you need that enforcer. You know what I'm saying?
How about that?
Rob is
he out here looking. He living like the black John Wick out here.
Come
you know
on,
what I'm saying?
come on.
the black Wick. Pause. Yeah. Crazy. So, Coco, you haven't been here for a couple of days. There's a lot of, I've been watching the tea. I've been holding back because I was like, yo, there's so much shit going on.
Yes, there is.
We need Coco to come in here and lay that shit down. We're doing caffeinated tea by Coco Dreams. You know what? I don't even have your music. I haven't had you.
That's okay.
But the shows have been pretty. The shows have been great. I've just been enjoying the shows. I'm listening back to some of the shows, and I'm like, yo, shit's crazy.
Show Trick Daddy. Show Trick Daddy.
No, I'm not.
Oh my gosh.
Daddy.
I'm in love with
Hey. Oh. Hey.
Me too. Me too.
Hey. Hey.
I'm in love with the Coco.
Yeah, Coco Dreams.
Hey, and I miss Tony Romo.
Oh man. So hi, this is Lindsay Coco. I just want to say that I don't have any problems with Trick Daddy. Shut up. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Me either.
You call the nigga Clayface though. I thought that was ridiculous. You call.
I got Clayface, sorta, kinda.
No, you cute as a
We
pie. Don't worry.
twins.
Cute as a button. Don't worry about it. Leave it alone, Kim.
Damn.
Have somebody come over
Come on,
there.
Kim.
Put it on you. Tiger Woods. Come over there.
You mean the Blasian who loves the Caucasians?
With a pearl in his joint coming in and tighten you.
I'll be like,
the Blasian who
"Man, you
loves the
wanna go play
Caucasians.
Yeah. Anyway, Coco, what's going on in the tea this morning as we have a Tuesday morning, Grown Folk Tuesday?
Well, I'm just, still over the moon at the fact that, because I'm working. So while I'm working, I'm looking at, news, who's all over the news, Trizzy Triz, you know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at the Triz news and what
The
got
Triz
me.
report.
What I love. Did you see when he did a press conference, not a press conference, he talks to the press when he's outside or whatever.
Yeah.
And there was a reporter who was asking him a question and hit his fucking noggin with a mic.
Yeah. Ladies, you gotta find it. You gotta find it.
I thought that was AI. I didn't know that was a real thing.
No, it was real.
No, it was real.
Trump was pissed.
Wow.
He was like, this bitch really hit me in the face with the mic. Ladies looking there like you. She was like, Mr. President.
I thought it was fake.
No,
it was not fake.
All right, I'm gonna show y'all.
He was like, this bitch.
It was a female reporter him in the face.
Yeah,
I think so.
Shit. All right, I got it.
She must have tripped or something.
It was the funniest shit ever.
This nigga in the face.
Mr. President, obviously you're.
I thought they was a joke. We'll play that shit again. Hold on 1 second. Oh my Hold on 1 second now.
Became a big story tonight, right?
He's like,
look at his face.
Yo, I play that shit again. Yo, that's the best shit in the world. So I didn't even realize. Oh, man.
That made my day. Oh my God. That made my day.
Was it the female reporter or a male reporter?
I think it was a female. It was a female. It was a female.
They didn't jump on it.
He just said that's gonna make the news, or they're gonna talk about this or something.
No, they didn't. They didn't. Which I thought
actually they did. Yeah, you're right, Coco. They didn't. It would have went.
No,
viral.
they didn't.
Show it again.
Oh my God, you crazy!
The shit slapped out of him.
Look at his face.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, sweat. You see how his eyebrows put up? Like, yeah, that happened. That happened. Oh God, I'm so glad you got the clip. Oh, that is so
that was
great.
The best.
Oh,
that's so great. That is so good.
That was the best.
Oh my God.
It didn't tap. If she was black, she'd have got punched dead in the face.
Yeah.
Right. She got tackled. Security. Oh my God. Wow, yeah.
She probably smelled something and then did like this and then thing.
Just shit in his diaper.
Yeah. Like, what's that?
Oh my God. Yes.
Woo, that was great right there. That was great.
It's Old Spice and shit. Black penis across the
Don't forget the urine.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Drizzy with the diaper.
Ooh, that was better than Trick Daddy.
Oh my, yeah, that was better than Trick Daddy. Oh my,
that was great. That was great.
Goodness gracious.
Oh my God.
Morgan and
so, Lace, what's tickling your fancy? Let's talk about it.
Well, I mean, we see the Jay-Z, the Cuzzo news is they're going after that girl who's she's recanting a story. Then the Busby guy is trying to recant the recant. It's a mess. Well, I don't know what's happening, but I think it's good that that Cuzzo's going after her and she's going to improve.
Yeah, I mean, the problem though is they took her. Apparently, she's supposed to be Jane Doe. Apparently, nobody's supposed to know her identity, but Cuzzo, he found the hole. He found that hole, and he had his folks come to her house and was like, "Yo,
right.
Like, what you saying about Cuzzo?" And she's like, "Yo,
all you had to do was hire Rob. He'd have been sitting outside in the bushes.
How about that? Eating a sandwich in the bushes."
Right. So now she's saying that she never really said that she lied about anything, right? And I would have thought that once the charges was dismissed, I thought it was a done deal. It's over.
Right.
Yeah.
But now that we got this whole thing with the, investigators finding this hole, they found that bitch and they were like, "Yo, not only are we going to dismiss the case, but you need to just admit that you lied." And she's like, "No." She's like, "I'm not doing that." And I don't know where we go from here.
Well, it's crazy because what's going to end up happening is that she's going to get exposed, maybe not for whatever, and it's going to come out and she's just going to look crazy because I know for one thing what Cuzzo can be very vindictive, and what they're going to do is they're going to go all the way after her.
Oh yeah. Oh
You know,
yeah.
if I was her, I would go in there. If it's not true, obviously, I don't believe it's true. But if it's not true, I would go in and be like, hey, you know what? It's all right. You know what? I was mistaken. I was a child.
Busby told me to say this.
Right. There's some outs there. There
Right.
are some outs. So I would take the outs at this point in your life, unless it was true. Now, if it was actually true, then obviously you got to do what you got to do. But I
Yeah.
don't believe it was
Apparently she's standing on business. I'm like, damn.
Then
I'm like, these motherfuckers is following you, following your family. And she like, nope, I'm standing on business.
But I have one question. It's apparent that the lady that they're talking about that was with Pookie was, the Jello girl. And so I ain't knowing what other way to say it, but apparently it was her. So why isn't she now being brought into the fray, questioned, indicted? Why isn't this happening to her as well? Because she was also there.
She probably settled. They probably came to her.
So if she
and said,
settled, then doesn't that mean that some of this is true?
Well, two things.
I don't even know what's true or not anymore.
Right. We don't know what's true. This case, as said, the case is over. Now, and also, let me just say, again, we need to get back to what's happening behind the scenes. Let it be behind the scenes. Like, for 100 years of the entertainment business, most of this wacky shit happens behind the scenes as grown people. By bringing it to the public, people's personal lives and all that kind of stuff, that's when you get caught up in this nonsense.
Mhm.
Because the celebrities don't live like the public. They have different kind of situations, they different lives, and sometimes we get so caught up trying to measure a celebrity's life like the public. Now, again, I'm not any way co-signing nasty, ridiculous behavior. But if y'all adults, y'all do what the fuck y'all want to do. That's not my life. And by bringing that out to the public, like actually bringing people to jail and all this other stuff for what they do in their private lives, I think is wrong. And I think this guy Busby missed the mark in his thirst trying to catch a big name, because they need to catch a big name. If they they caught somebody that's not a big, like they caught Big Said doing something wacky, it's not going to be a big story. But if they caught obviously Cuzzo on some shit, they're going after him. And the thing is, if you're going after a dude like that, you better make sure your shit is all the way together. And you better hire some black people who understand.
I would stand outside for Said and go, let him go. Let him go.
Well, yeah. No, I don't agree with him being an ambulance chaser. I think you're oversimplifying it. He's a very competent lawyer, but he don't know black people shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People shit is different. And if you're going to go after black people, especially high power black people, you better have some high, that's what they did with the sampling and all the other shit. They went and got brothers that knew that could identify black people issues. If you're going to go do that, then you better get somebody who understands black culture before you jump out the window. That's all I'm saying. And they went after the dude not understanding black culture. I think, and because black culture and other white culture is two different kind of cultures in this country. It's a whole different language that they don't understand. I think Said you're missing that mark. But anyway, so what do you think is going to happen? But Busby might be fucked up behind this.
Well, Busby is, I think he's trying to, because they said that he wasn't licensed to practice law for the Southern District of New York. No, he's licensed to practice in New York, but not for that district.
Right.
So I don't know what's going to happen with the other cases that he's trying to bring forth in New York.
Deshaun Watson. Listen, let me tell you something. There's a certain level of an old school Brooklyn slick mentality that Cuzzo got, and his energy. He's able to maneuver in spaces that maybe a Deshaun Watson may not have that adept ability to maneuver in them spaces.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't just.
Cuzzo got that. His lawyer
is gangster.
They gangster, but also they they're dealing with him on a level of, hey, let's figure out. Like they're being more strategic in the way they move, as opposed to being emotional. They're strategically moving in an emotional space. So I don't see how
I don't disagree with you.
Yeah,
I don't disagree with you.
Yeah.
But you stated around black people, Deshaun Watson is black. I'm just making a point where, like you said, it's certain blacks. Like you said, the Jay-Z.
It's a specious point. The bottom line is black culture is cultured, but there's also levels within black culture. That's the point I'm making. And at the end of the day, Busby doesn't understand those levels of black culture, especially coming out of New York. There's something special about the black people in New York and those major cities, how they maneuver and move. And New York is different because we right on top of it. Like racism in New York is so deep that is we right on top of it, and we're able to maneuver through New York through all this shit. So it's going to be easy to maneuver through the rest of the country in situations. So I think this Busby guy was above his skis. He was punching above his skis in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
He needed to back it down and come back again. If he was actually going after Cuzzo, I think he should have went back again and thought before he jumped out the window. I think he jumped out the window on Cuzzo.
Yeah, and not only that, but he underestimated how many lawyers Cuzzo had, because he doesn't have lawyers just in New York. He has lawyers in like LA, excuse me, Houston, Texas. He's got lawyers in different spots that do different things. So I don't think he was prepared for the defense from, a lot of different.
That's because
directions.
They always make the assumption that Nils they don't have any Will's protection. At the end of the day, like Cuzzo ain't going out like Pookie. Cuzzo is going to go get the biggest lawyers in the world to protect him, and he gonna pay top. You understand what it is? Like I like you guys out there try to use the internet as your attorney. It's crazy. Niggas, Instagram is not your lawyer. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to do business.
Instagram.
Trying to use the internet as your lawyer. Yo, this is what they supposed to think. They ain't supposed to give you shit. What you better do is, you know what it costs? He's probably paying $10 million a year just in legal retainers. If you're paying $10 million a year or $5 million a year, then it's in their interest to protect you. And let me just say this to all you music business guys who are mad about what you think you're supposed to be getting and all this shit. Let me explain something to you. If it ain't in somebody's interest, then nobody's gonna be interested. So that is the best advice I can give y'all motherfuckers. Nobody want to see you paid. Well, fuck you, nigga. If it ain't in somebody's interest, then you're not gonna get it. Nobody's interested. You know what I'm saying? So it costs you. As a guy who pays the bills, I understand. You know what I'm saying? I understand. Why is this 20,000 going to this guy? Why is this 15,000 going to this guy? Why is this 30,000 going to this guy? And you, at the end of the day, you pay to play. And if you don't pay what do you think Donald Trump is president? He pays to play. Trizzy pays to play. You think how much money his lawyers is making off of him?
Oh, yeah.
Paying to play. Elon Musk, they paying to play. That's the game. Take your emotions out the game and be strategic about it. And Cuzzo is being strategic. That's why he won't lose.
Right.
Fifth, very strategic. He trolling you on one side, but he got the most powerful lawyers in the world on the other side. You know what I'm saying? Like you understand. If y'all gonna be in the game, y'all gonna have to pay to play. If you ain't paying to play, then who give a fuck? Why fuck? If we don't doubt you, we just don't give a fuck about you. That's just what. That's what, and that's why I believe Cuzzo gonna win this one, and I think Busby gonna, he gonna be. Yeah, he got to go away and be quiet.
Well, let's
find another nigga to fuck with.
Let's swivel. Speaking of suits and people in show business in court, I'm just reading a story about Drake. Did you hear about the Universal Music Group? Just basically went to court and it was like, you know what, just drop this shit. You know what? He lost a rap battle. He crying in his corner. We don't need to do anything about this shit. Drop the case. Drop the case. They actually they moved to dismiss his suit, his defamation suit.
Yeah.
They said they characterized it as a misguided attempt by the Canadian rapper to salve his wounds after he lost a rap battle. Yeah. And apparently at same court, U.S. District Court for the Southern District of New York, they said he lost a rap battle that he provoked himself, in which he willingly participated. And it says, instead of accepting the loss like the unbothered rap artist he often claims to be, he has sued his own record label in a misguided attempt to solve his wounds. Wow. It says his complaint is utterly without merit and should be dismissed with prejudice.
Summarily dismissed. But let me just say this to you. I think they're right. I think he is but I think still Drake is going to end up winning this battle in the long run. I think, as we can see, Kendrick Lamar is having trouble selling tickets. And I think the ultimate winner in this conversation is the person who sells the most tickets. And I think, overall, I think Drake is going to probably come out of this ahead of everybody else. And this tantrum, or whatever the case may be, whatever this tantrum is he's having over the Not Like Us record, is same thing, make you laugh, make you cry. I don't see how it how it's going to fall in Drake's case, because Drake does numbers. Kendrick is a great artist. I mean, but I don't see people want to see Drake. So they want to see him win. They want to see him lose. They want to see him. He's like a whiny little kid. They want to see. So at the end of the day, they're right to do this, but they're not going to throw the case out. I just think it's going to be a situation that they go through, because this is, same thing, make you laugh, make you cry.
Right.
But then Drake is going to win this in the long run. I'm predicting Drake to win this whole thing.
You're out of your rabid mind.
Oh,
you forgot I was on the phone. You're out of your rabid mind. There's no way Drake is winning this.
Yeah, I think he's going to win this. I think this is going to go.
And you also think you're good looking. Cut it out. Stop it.
My thing is, how can he sue the record label because Kendrick made a song with accusations? I mean, that's kind of what hip hop is, like a bunch of things.
Well, I think he did it for reasons that we don't know. I think that when he signed his deal a couple years ago, he signed like some crazy slave contract, right? I think he's just trying to get out of his deal, really. I think he's just looking for UMG to drop him. Yeah.
Well, every contract is a slave contract until you go platinum. And then when you go platinum, you can renegotiate. That's just how
I think he's trying to get out. I think he's trying to get out. They made so much money off of him, and he's on tour like every day for like 2 years. Like he just can't seem to get out of this shit. So I don't know.
Drake is selling. He was in Australia. 200,000 people came to see his show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go.
But they did say that was after everybody watched the Super Bowl.
That was during the Super Bowl, wasn't it?
No, okay.
Wait.
So
it's before.
Hey, come on, Drake.
Hold up. Drake is not trying to get out of his contract.
No,
he's trying to double what he's had based on renegotiation.
Yes.
His thing is he feels that Universal Music Group has sabotaged him, so that way they won't be able that they can be justified in not giving him the deal that he wants.
Yeah.
Because of the Kendrick Lamar situation. He's not trying to get out of the contract. He's just trying to double what he made the last contract.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
So basically, Seth is absolutely right. That's why I'm telling you, Drake is going to win this.
I'm always right.
No, he's not. But in this case, he is. because Drake is not going to. It's a negotiation ploy. See, what the label wants to do after they've made the money off you, they want to decapitate your career because they don't want you to be bigger than them. And so if because it was a tactic done to Dame Dash, it was a tactic done to Irv Gotti and everybody. The tactic was he's too big, so we have to cut his legs off. That's what they do. They did it. What's the guy from Sony? Tony, whatever his name is. They do it to all Walter Yetnikoff. They do it when the guys get too big. They try to cut your legs off because they can't. You're too big for the labels. Fortunately, the tech companies are bigger than the labels, and so so now the labels are struggling. As you can see now, larger labels are just suing everybody for AI, because they've lost control and they're not making the money anymore. Even the streaming, which the artists aren't making, the labels are just broke. The majors are broke now. They can't
So
do
how
much.
does one make money in this industry since apparently it is changing? So how, I mean, the label's not making money. How does the artist make their money?
Well, direct to consumer stuff is really how you can make money. You can
Like
make
out
money
of the trunk?
not out of the trunk. You can do vinyl pieces, direct to consumer. When you can have subscribers. There's a lot of different new payout methods for artists that are popular. And what happens with artists that, especially from our era, that are still functioning and active, if they make, all you gotta do is make a hit. If you make a hit song, then you can go out there and make money because you'll be direct to consumer for the most part. You don't even need the labels. That's why most of these larger companies, even Tidal, are out there doing distribution only deals, distro deals, where it's only distribution and they, no big marketing. What you do get with labels, you get that marketing push that you need that most guys can't do on their own. That's really what they need. Most guys don't have the ability, so they got to give. Ways in which an artist can get heard because there's so much music coming out nowadays that most artists that come out, you never hear about them. 99.9% of the artists you never hear about. But once you make a hit, then you can go out there and you can name your price. That's why you got a lot of crazy dudes that are out there that just make a hit record, but they don't really have any real business sense. Once they got the hit record, then they can get busy. But the labels can't.
That's why G Mello's winning. Sorry.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, some of these artists that you never heard before, they got the young kids are buying their shit. But that's again a death sentence, which is why you'll never have a 20-year artist anymore. I mean, be happy with a guy like Drake, because Drake, for all intensive purposes, for the last 15 years, has been at the top of his game. The top guy in the game for the last 15 years. Drake. As much as they hate on him with the Kendrick stuff and the inside stuff, but at the end of the day, he is probably the biggest artist of this era, bigger than Kanye West, bigger than Kanye, I believe.
Wow.
Kanye West with that girl with the always naked girl. What's going on with Kanye with that girl? I love Kanye West. He's a crazy dude, man. But
Kanye is having problems with his ex-wife and children now, so he's got bigger fish to fry.
Well, I mean, isn't that because he
always having problems with
Kanye is a rich Damon Dash. What do you do when you give a guy just unlimited amount of money? He can do whatever the fuck he want to do and have unlimited talent. Like if Dame had Kanye's ability to make music himself, you know what I'm saying? Dame hires people to make music and just give him an unlimited amount of money and just say, go buck wild. That's Kanye West. Kanye West is just some buck wild dude.
He's the rich Dame Dash. Okay.
Dame Dash was the rich Dame Dash. I mean, Dame Dash riches in the era when he was rich was not even regular rich. I mean, his shit was, for a regular guy, Dame was ridiculously rich. You know what I'm saying? Not even, you talking about dudes walking around with that kind of money. He invented rich for rich rappers. They emulate Dame Dash about how they Dame invented that shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially in this era.
I just meant now.
The only other guy that was even, but he was left field, was Michael Jackson, who was just rich and
that was ridiculous.
Yeah.
That was ridiculous.
Yeah,
that was ridiculous.
Riding giraffes and shit. But anyway, go ahead, Coco, more tea, please.
So I also wanted to talk about, because I haven't been on for a while, and I know we don't have much time left. But
we got as much time as you need this morning. I'm going to the airport.
What is the deal with Trizzy trying to sell Teslas in front of the White House?
Yeah, you know what? I mean, that's
not working.
Well, first of all, Tesla is not a great vehicle. I don't care. And what's going to happen in the next few years? These deals that they're making now are going to make electric vehicles a standard. What they're doing is they're finding ways to power these vehicles. Some are using solar, some are using all the other things. In the next 10 to 15 years, it's not ready yet. I don't see it yet. But when they get enough charging stations and rapid charging stations and all this other stuff, Tesla will be, it'll go by the wayside because it lost its luxury. Right now, they got Volkswagens, they got Mustangs out, they got Mercedes out, or BMWs, all electric vehicles out there, and it's going to be a new thing. The problem with electric vehicles is there's not enough places to fill them up. And at this point,
Tesla's stock is down so low that you can't even trade in a Tesla for another Tesla. It's not worth anything anymore. That people don't want them anymore. And it may not be because of the car. It's definitely because of Muskie. It's definitely because
Crusty
of him.
Muskie.
Yeah, I mean, his net worth has dropped $1 billion already. That still makes him rich, the richest guy, but his net worth has dropped $1 billion.
I think the number was
Tesla has
70
dropped
billion.
more
I think
than
he lost
40%.
$70 billion.
Well, the
Yeah.
rumor is that he leveraged his Tesla shares to buy Twitter, right? Because he didn't really have cash on hand.
Right.
And the money he also leveraged the Tesla stock shares to contribute to Trizzy's campaign.
Right.
So everything that he put into the campaign to help Trizzy, become president is now slipping under his fingers now. So he's already they were trying to use his money not only to pay Trizzy's legal fees, but to also bolster the party. Because remember, when they first came on the scene, they were like, listen, anybody who goes up against us, we're going to use money to run against you and get you out of office. So if he doesn't have that leverage anymore, then that party, the Republican Party, is going to turn on Trump. They're going to turn on him. So
well, if the stock market keeps diving the way it's diving, they're going to turn on him.
Oh my God, I don't want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it.
And Trump is not he doesn't, I'm not saying he doesn't seem to care, but his concern about the stock market he doesn't seem to have a concern about it. He's like, it's going to hurt for a minute.
He just ain't going to say nothing. He can't blame Biden for what's happening now, so he'd rather just not say anything. Like, I'm just not going to say nothing. As long as I don't say anything, it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about the narrative, and I think if you talk right now, we got some other bigger things out there with the Ukraine. He's yelling out World War III and all this other stuff now, which could potentially. I mean, listen, they started a war with the Bush and them started a war in order to, and I believe so. They started a war in order to keep our minds off the economy. This is another.
Oh yeah,
situation.
Absolutely.
Pay attention to what's happening. You know what I'm saying?
It's the oil. The oil.
Well,
yeah.
Also, can you know what we never mentioned this? I want to bring this up too. They have fired many people in the national oceanic industry, and so a lot of the meteorologists and people who deal with the weather have been fired. So when we need to understand when and where the tornadoes and the hurricanes are approaching, we have lost many meteorologists that tells us that. He's even shut down like the places in the country that gets the information first. So, it's a lot of distractions going on. Hands over here, octopus hands everywhere, just so we would not know where to look first or keep our focus on.
Well, they call that flooding the zone. They call that psychologically flooding the zone. You throw a whole bunch of balls up in the air, and you can't see how many are falling because you can't catch them all at once.
Pause. So many balls, but let me just say this. No, Sed is not a challenge for me at all. I just wanted to say, Sed needs to get his fucking camera shit together, his technical shit together, and do more shows. Sed, fuck's wrong with you? He's got to get his shit together. Oh my God. Yeah, Sed's got. But anyway, my friends are better than yours. But I don't know. You don't have very many friends because you don't do very many shows. I just wanted to say.
Lord, child.
Sed catches strays. Sed is catching strays.
That's Sed throwing shots. But beyond that, I'm not taking any personal shots. I love Sed. But beyond
I'm still on the phone, right?
He's still on the phone.
But this is your show, so I'm gonna let you live.
I cannot wait to do Sed's show. I'm bringing all my characters. I'm gonna wear him out for like an hour and a half. Pause. Now listen. Let's pause. Cedric, when I come to the show, I just want to be clear. I'm going to need my own microphone and my own camera shot. Shut up. Now, flooding the zone is what they're doing. But again, black people. Do I need to play the sad music for y'all?
Nah,
Black
yeah,
people. No sad music. If you objectively learn to look at situations and not make it all about your emotions, you'll be able to get through this. Stop being emotionally attached and stop letting them attach the liberal white media attach the word racist to everything. All right. We understand that they don't like you. They're not your friends. So if you go into the situation understanding they're not your friends, you're fine. Even your friends are not your friends because they are pre-programmed to look at you as black first. If that's the case, accept that. And go out there and do what the fuck you got to do. Go win. You know what I'm saying? Stop getting.
I'm so proud of black people. Right. I am so proud of black people during this time. We ain't saying shit. We ain't saying let them fight. Let them fight. Now you got the Jews against the Jews. Now I'm like, oh no. Did you hear about they shut Chuck Schumer down yesterday?
Oh, yeah. They fight the Democrats. The Democrats are eating themselves right now.
Yeah.
The Jewish people are fighting against the Jewish people, the whites against the whites. Let them fight that shit out and stay out of it. And then the liberal media is using the R word and you can hear they go, well, in Trump's racist policy. No. We don't have to say racist at this point. It's already established.
Right.
We ain't got to say it at this point. We know what this is. But so
we know they ain't our friends. So you ain't gotta try to keep pushing the narrative to us. We know what the hell it is for us. So y'all go ahead and fight amongst yourselves.
I need you to get out your emotions because white people don't really like you anyway. Shut up, Lindsay.
Lindsay trying to get out there. He's trying to get his face back out there.
Yeah, trying to get his face. Like wake up and get in the game. Invest in the money game is where it's at. You got 40 million people here with the buying power of the 10th most powerful country in the world. If you use that metric by itself, that's telling you that you can you don't have to win the game, but you can win your game. And let them people play their game, and ultimately they gotta respect you. Learn the market, learn crypto, exactly. Learn all that shit and get out there and get out your feelings all the time. And stop thinking about what you're supposed to get. You know what you're supposed to get? What you got and what you go get. That's what you're supposed to get.
There you go.
Nobody gonna give you shit.
Damn.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Coco.
Yeah, so I just thought it was a really, really funny thing. Oh, and they said during this time, Marco Rubio got smoked for, Krusty Musty. So he's leaking stories about Krusty, telling people that he was crying on Donald Trump's lap because his stock was going down. Did you see the interview he did? And
come on, little Marco.
Did you the interview? He did an interview, and I can't cite the source, where someone asked him. I guess they must have looked in his face and was like, "How are you doing?" Right? The Krusty Musty. And he kind of whimpered a little bit, like he was about to cry.
Well, we see little Damien ain't gonna cry. His little
oh
self
my
is
God.
running behind Trump.
Get your punk ass up. Damien ain't playing.
No.
Damien.
Krusty Musky. I just want to let you know that Trizzy don't give a fuck about you. And he will use your shit until he burn through because he's the master of using dumb motherfuckers like you. Okay? There is no ideology with Trizzy. It's all about the money for him. He don't give a full fuck about you. So I'm glad this is happening.
If you ain't useful, you are useless.
How about
That's his motto.
Yeah,
that's his motto.
I'm predicting that Krusty maybe not goes broke, but Krusty Musty becomes the first real big casualty in the Trizzy. I bet you he goes down before Trizzy.
Oh, he's definitely going down. He's definitely going down. Oh, forget about it. They're like trashing his dealerships.
Right.
They're like Trump was like, if anybody trashes another dealership, what are they?
Domestic terrorists.
Yeah,
it's
domestic
it's
terrorism.
definitely musky. It's not musty. It's musky with a K. Musky. Yeah.
Musky.
Crusty, musky.
Crusty, musky.
Musky.
There's a different level of smell to musk than must.
Yeah.
Yeah, must has bacteria.
Yeah. Anyway, it's Glaze, not Blaze. But anyway, any more stories before we get out of here today, Coco? Thank you for coming in.
The only one that there's two, but I'm not going to go into it too much. Just one. Rihanna is rumored to be pregnant again.
Come on, Rihanna. She's fertile.
Yeah, Bayesian. Was she from Barbados or something?
Yeah, Barbados.
Bayesians,
Yes,
man.
she's rumored to be. That dude is shooting that club.
I like that couple.
Well, she stood by her man, and she went out there and did what she had to do, man. I mean, I think Rihanna's probably one of the most talented people out there now, and she's a billionaire young lady. Just a complete success story, man. She's, she's great. You know what I mean? Have more billionaire babies. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Come on.
Have more.
I ain't marrying this dude. I'll just have his babies.
Yeah, they don't need to be married.
Listen, marriage has become. See, marriage was a thing when people had property. They was out there doing shit. Nowadays, marriage has become nothing but a complication in people's lives. Now, I don't think people should get married like that anymore. I think, and it's tough to say that, but it's kind of hard because as soon as you get married, you start getting ready to get divorced. I see that over and over again. No matter the greatest.
That's unfortunate.
Once you get married, then it's over, like immediately over. The girl becomes who she actually is over a while, and then you be like, "Oh shit, I didn't know that was you." Goddamn.
Oh no.
Yeah, maybe.
But also they should make it like a driver's license. Every so often you got to go and have it renewed. Do you want to renew to stay married or no?
Right.
That's true.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, it's a new era and a new situation. So maybe we need to work through that. Maybe that's a Mars and Venus conversation. Is marriage something for this new era? Is marriage in the era of social media and the era of the technology? Has marriage outlasted its purpose?
Yeah, because I don't want to give up my 80-inch TV when we get divorced.
Motherfuckers taking shit. No, I'm good. Anyway,
I ain't got no money. Give my TV.
Thank y'all for coming in today. It's your Uncle Lace from Respective Morning Emails. Shout to the beautiful Coco Dreams and our beautiful Kimberly Robinson. My man Big said on there, my friends are better than yours. Make sure he comes through there so he can say goofy, quirky shit all day long, and you can watch a quirky ass interview. It's going to be a great time. And just know, if I'm in the bushes eating a sandwich, your ass is grass. That's all I can say. And for those that don't know, sometimes you got to switch the patch to the other eye.
To the other eye.
We'll see you tomorrow. Wednesday tomorrow, everybody. Have a great morning. Bye.
Have a great day, everybody.